Okay, so that gives me my factors are what? X minus 5 and x plus 1. Okay, and we can't forget about the one from the beginning. The GCF that we factored out should also come out front. So our answer will look like this. X times x minus 5 times x plus 1. That's factored completely. Usually when you factor completely, it will have what we looked for last time, the 2 sets of parentheses, and whatever the GCF you factored out at the beginning. Well, it should be right outside. We put that first before the parentheses. Okay, we're going to do 3 of these, and then these are the longest, most difficult ones. The ones that we're going to do the rest of the class are a lot easier, I think. Okay, so let's try next one, number 2. 3 y to the 5th power minus 48 y cubed. Okay, again, we're factoring completely. 3y to the 5th power minus 48y cubed. Okay, remember what I said? Whenever it has bigger numbers like this, what should we do first? How do you reduce? Find the greatest common factor. Okay, so I want you on your own to find the greatest common factor that you can take out of both of these and put out front so that what's left inside is something smaller and easier to manage. Okay, so I'm going to give you a minute to find the greatest common factor between these two things. First look between 3 and 48, what you can pull out of both of those. Then look at the y's and take as many as you can take. So looking at 3 and 48, what can you take out of both of those? Yeah, what can you divide with the highest thing you can divide out of 3 and 48? Well, 16 doesn't go with 3. Yeah, 3. 3. You can take a 3 out of 3 and 3 out of 48. Okay, I have some people not sure what we're supposed to be looking for here. Okay, we're trying to take away, divide some numbers out of both of these to make them smaller. Okay, what goes into 3 and 48? 3. Just one. Just give me 1 second, I'll find it because there should be one. Is there 3 on the back table, you think? Okay, well what I'm going to do is I'm going to look around. So look under the desk, look around. Does anyone have an extra calculator on your desk? Right? No, is that an extra one? No, I don't want an extra one. Do you have, is that an extra one? You have 2? There it is, easy. All right, again, what goes into 3 and 48? 3, right? 3. You can divide 3 out of 3, and 3 goes into 48. Okay, so that can come out front. And how many y's can I take from both? 3, right? Y 3. Okay, then if I take the 3 and 3 y's, what's left here? 2 y's, right? Y 2. And this is where you want to do 48 divided by 3 is what? 16, right? That's what, negative 16. Okay, that's what you leave there. Okay, and now what's inside the parentheses, like we said last time, is a lot easier to deal with. Okay, this is our greatest common factor. Now what's inside is a lot more simple. Okay, and we can factor it like we did last time. Okay, so this one, right, what's special about y squared minus 16? It's missing what letter, A, B, or C? B, right? That means B is what? 0. Okay, so it's 3y3, y squared plus 0y minus 16. Okay, and we talked about this last time. It's a special type. Okay, if you catch on to that, you can, you don't have to go through all the steps of factoring. You can take a shortcut. Okay, so remember, this is where we would do A times C. A is 1 here. B would be 0. C would be negative 16. So what's A times C? Negative 16. Okay, and B is 0. We talked about this last time. To add up to 0, what do these have to be? They have to be the same, okay? So this number's got to be a square, which it is. 16 is a square number, not negative 16. But one's going to be positive and one's going to be negative, okay? Well, what's the square root of 16? 4. 4, right? So it'll be negative 4 and positive 4, okay? 4 plus negative 4 is 0, okay? That's what we wanted. Okay, and it'll be 1 negative, 1 positive. This one is a difference of 2 squares. Okay, we learned that last time. If you realize y squared is a square number, 16 is a square number. So our answer would just be y minus 4 times y plus 4. Okay, plus I got to bring down the GCF I already factored out. Right, now we could go through all the steps and solve it the normal way, but if you realize that it's a difference of squares, then you can take a shortcut and just find the square root and do 1 positive, 1 negative. Okay, I think that we all would like to take a shortcut, especially on this type of problem, because this is factoring takes a long time sometimes, you know, of squares. All right, we're going to do one more like this. Let's see, let me get my pen, okay. 3, 5x to the 4th power plus 30